wardrobe that should have stayed closed. Jean had only been living in the house for 3 weeks. It was everything she had wanted. A quiet neighborhood, beautiful rooms, and surprisingly cheap rent. The first few nights were peaceful. Then everything changed. Every single night, as soon as she turned off the lights, she felt like someone was standing inside her bedroom, watching her. She searched under the bed, opened every door, checked every window, even looked behind the curtains. Nothing. Instead, every creak of the house made her jump. Every shadow looked like a person. She woke up in complete darkness. She tried to move, but she couldn't. Her entire body was frozen. Something incredibly heavy was pressing down on her chest. She couldn't scream. She couldn't breathe. She forced her eyes toward the foot of the bed. A dark figure was sitting on top of her. Its face was hidden in the shadows, but she could feel it staring directly into her eyes. Then, in the blink of an eye, Jean suddenly sat upright, gasping for air. The room was empty, but the fear stayed with her. After that night, she knew she needed help. A few days later, she contacted a paranormal expert. He carefully walked through every room of the house. He didn't say a single word. Everything seemed normal until he entered Jean's bedroom. He suddenly stopped walking, his eyes fixed on an old wooden wardrobe standing quietly in the corner. He turned to Zhang. Jean looked confused. It looked almost new, so I never bothered removing it. The expert slowly walked closer. He gently placed his hand on the wood, then immediately pulled it back. His face turned pale. He looked at Jean and said, "There's something attached to this wardrobe." Jean's heart sank. The expert explained that many years ago, an evil spirit had become attached to the wardrobe. Someone watching them at night. Sleep paralysis. A heavy figure sitting on their chest. Some families abandoned their homes. Others simply disappeared without wasting any time. Jean arranged to have the wardrobe removed from the house. The movers loaded it onto a truck and took it to a local junkyard. Zatto, naito. For the first time since moving in, no one came into her room. No footsteps, no whispers. No shadow watching her from the darkness. Zhang smiled, but the very next morning, the news reported that 3 workers had mysteriously disappeared. Asterisk. From the junkyard, where the wardrobe had been dumped, there were no signs of a struggle, no bodies, no explanation. The paranormal expert looked at the news in silence. Then, he quietly said, "We didn't remove the curse. We released it. Sometimes, the most haunted. It's cursed because it's keeping something from getting out.